Talk about Ron, how you just learned about the Habitat for Humanity and your experiences so far.
Well, I think I learned, for me, Habitat for Humanity started ground zero for me was Katrina in New Orleans, and being down there and seeing the devastation that happened and the ability that Habitat had to rebuild homes, but also even more importantly, rebuild lives. And you know, I live in Brooklyn. I have a chance to really hands-on help some of my fellow Brooklynites, and I'm doing that here today. So it's such a great organization. I'm lucky to be part of it.
With the Habitat for Humanity, just talk about just the different ways that you've been able to help them out lately, and
well,
some of the different experiences I guess you've had.
I'm on the board. I serve on a couple of committees. One, to raise money. Of course, this was so important from the corporate sector. And secondly, I think even more important for me, and I get more out of it than the people that are part of the program, is that I get to see deserving families. And they come in with their children, tell us sometimes horrible stories about the conditions and where they live. And you know, Habitat for Humanity is a hands up, it's not a handout. And these folks are working hard. They're working 60, 70 hours a week, and it's just not happening for them. And Habitat provides that little kind of, I don't know, bounce pass to better places. And you know, a lot of these folks are stuck in situations where you know, there's violence, there's mold, there's insects, you know, rodents, whatever. And Habitat provides them with a safe home, safe environment, with a chance that, you know, their kids are going to be able to do their homework safe, happy, and warm.
And how many houses have you been able to participate with helping out rebuilding here in the Brooklyn area so far?
This is my, I started in Brownsville, and I think this is my 5th or so.
Okay.
So, very lucky. Listen, it's one Saturday. My family's happy to have me out of the house. And it's just, I don't know, it just gives you a warm feeling, you know. Tonight when I put my head on the pillow, I knew I did better than worse today. And the people here, you know, I'm working alongside the families that are going to live in these apartments someday. And they're right next to me and working probably harder than I am. And so I feel a lot of, you know, it's important that I do the correct work and that I make sure we get it done that looks proper, because there's going to be real families living here. And sometimes the lady or the husband or both and the children are next to me working real hard. So.
I guess if somebody were to ask you for advice on, like, just, you know, helping out and just volunteering, what would be the best advice that you would give to that person?
Well, I think if you're interested in Habitat for Humanity, you know, just go to the website and you'll find out all the things that you can do. Now, if you think about it, you know, this is the Valentine's Day build. There's a lot of couples here that donated money and their time today just to be involved on Valentine weekend. And you know, instead of maybe going to a great restaurant or giving the flowers, giving of your time for others, I think is just a beautiful gesture that any human can make to another human. And I guess that's what we're trying to do. Is that you know, I grew up in different homes and scattered around, and you know, I know how important it is to have a stable home environment, and that's all we're trying to provide for these hard-working folks that somehow are not the 99%ers, they're not the 1%ers, they're real people, they're not a number, and we're just trying to help.
Thank you for
I'm too old for you, I think.
building these homes?
Sure. Well, Habitat for Humanity in New York City is working hard to really stabilize distressed neighborhoods. And what we've been doing is purchasing vacant and foreclosed properties, typically multifamily buildings, and then having volunteers come and help renovate them and rehabilitate them and turn them into affordable condominiums for families in need.
And talk about the sweat equity program that you've been having lately. That sounds like a fascinating portion of the program that you've been doing.
So Habitat for Humanity serves first-time home buyers, and it's folks living in overcrowded, dangerous, and unaffordable conditions. And those folks, as part of their mortgage product, they have to commit 200 hours per adult in the household to sweat equity to help build their own homes. And a lot of our volunteers tonight who are out building with us are families that are working to build their own homes and qualify for their mortgage.
And it might not be this home, but it could be a home in the future, right? That they're helping to build.
Yeah, it's exactly. They may not be working on their exact home. They might be working on a neighbor's home, but all of the families working with us today will move into this neighborhood. So they're really helping to stabilize their neighborhood.
And how many homes, I guess, in this area have the Habitat for Humanity been helping out with so far?
We have a campaign right now that's called 100 Homes in Brooklyn. And so Habitat for Humanity will be building new and acquiring and rehabilitating over 100 homes for families in need in Bedford-Stuyvesant and Brownsville, Brooklyn.
And I know you all do a lot of work in the city as well, right? Helping out
Yeah.
in the area in Manhattan and just all over New York.
Yeah, Habitat for Humanity is active in all 5 boroughs of New York City. We not only build homes, but we renovate community facilities and community spaces with our volunteers, hoping to stabilize distressed blocks and neighborhoods and change our city for the better.
And talk about going green, because I know that's a very big
Yeah.
ability to be able to turn a home green.
Yeah, building green is one of the core tenets of what we do here in New York City. We build green homes because it's less expensive for families in their monthly electricity costs, and then it also is physically healthier for these families who are often coming from situations where they're living in an unhealthy home.
And if anybody wants to find out more information for the Habitat website?
Yeah, if someone was interested in applying for a home or volunteering or getting involved or donating funds, you could go to www.habitatnyc.org or phone us at 212-991-4000.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
Wait, look where Nero was, was it? Remember Nero was on the corner next to Calorito?
Something pretty much information before we, yeah. Oh, okay. So.
Wait, look where Nero was, was it? Remember Nero was